Yo, 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 yo. What up, fellas?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Well, it was good. It was good, man. This is
What's
sports,
good?
entertainment, and drinks. We
Yes,
bring you the
sir.
best sports you ever heard of and our opinions.
Indeed.
Yep.
Homeboy Nucho up there, the homeboy, the 2K GOAT,
Dope,
aka
man. You
Trill.
see it right there.
You already
2K
know.
Gold.
There you go. You already know what this is. LV Bayless. I've been given that name by some of the trolls in the chat.
LV Bayless.
Went up to the rec lot. You already know what it is with those fellas. We'll shout them out, give it a proper due a little later.
Yes,
What
sir.
up, boys?
Hey, fellas, you smell that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's that football?
You smell it in there. Football is back. It is
yeah.
back. It is back, man. I am so happy. I know you guys are. We just finished the draft maybe 20, 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Fantasy draft with the squad. I mean, hey, man, I'm ready for it.
Can't wait.
Kick it off.
I got that boy Nucho first week. I'm projected to win.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we already got it. Man,
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Marv in the building.
What's going on, Mar?
3x zoom on his
Good,
face.
my boy.
I see it. I see you with the 3x zoom. You already know how we started off, fellas. What we drinking on? What we sipping on? What you drinking on?
Millard Grove tequila with a little peach
Okay.
something mix. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Look on. Okay.
He
Orangey,
already
real
crazy.
orangey over there.
A little orangey, but you know what I'm saying. Man,
Hey,
I ain't
man.
sipping on nothing. I can't promote this. It's just a little
We
energy
know.
drink, man.
We know.
Nothing, you know what I'm saying. I'm coming soon though.
I'm keeping it regular, man. Snoop,
Indigo.
holla at Snoop.
Hey man.
Holla at Snoop.
I might as
I'm
well start
chilling,
drinking
though.
indigo.
I mean,
So
after
we
last
good.
week episode, man, I'm kind of chilling tonight though, man.
Yeah, I got.
Hey man, nah, we
just
need
a little
bit
that.
loaded
We need
last
that.
week.
We need that.
Yeah, you chill
got
just
a
a
little
little bit, just a little bit.
Man.
Oh yeah, people saying, "Hey man, it's the season, man. It's the season. It's the
What up,
season."
Joe?
What up, Zoe?
All right, fellas, we're gonna kick it off real quick, man. We're gonna just talk about NBA just a little bit, man. We got some things. I know I didn't mean to keep that on there. We got into an interesting conversation on the chat. I thought it was a good thing to bring up, man. Who you think is the face of the NBA right now? I know it's a loaded question, but I think a couple of got different answers. We might want to kick it off real quick.
I'm gonna go with two people for me, man. I think of course it's still LeBron James, and I think it's gonna be LeBron James until he retire. But I also think that Steph Curry is right behind him. To me, I mean Steph Curry, he's a babyface assassin, man, and he's winning championships. So for me, it's LeBron James and Steph Curry. Those are two faces of the NBA right now.
I agree with you on that, Nucho. That's kind of who I had as well. I mainly had Curry just because, we all know what Curry is. Right. You got teams playing defense different. I mean, he changed the game. You know what I'm saying? So for me right now, it's definitely Stephen Curry. He just recently hosted the ESPYs. So, they feel like he's definitely the face of the NBA with that alone. So it's definitely I always said Pat Bev, bro. But it's definitely Stephen Curry right now for me. Shout out LeBron though, you know what I'm saying? But Curry,
yeah.
I think it's Steph. I mean, with his recent success and everything he's been doing, lighting up the league, leading the league in 3-pointers made and all that stuff, changing the game, like Jay said. You gotta say Steph. I don't think LeBron has officially passed the torch to him. I think he's trying to hold on to it a little bit or something like that. But I would say in most basketball viewers' eyes, it's got to be Steph.
I want to add to that too. I feel like it's definitely Curry just because with LeBron, people are not really expecting the Lakers to do too much, and I think that's kind of hurting LeBron. As far as like being that face of the NBA right now. With his team that he has in LA. So I think that's kind of hurting LeBron. So that's why I'm putting Curry above him right now. So.
All right. Well, the streets wouldn't call me LV Bayless if I didn't give my honest opinion. And my honest opinion is I think the face of the NBA is no other than the Slim Reaper. I'm going to go with Kevin Durant. Only because he's the most talked about person we talked about in the last 2 years. It's been Kevin Durant. No matter good or bad, I think he's one of the faces in the NBA. Because no matter what he does, whether he's getting traded, whether he's signing to Brooklyn to begin with, him.
You gotta have that villain. You gotta have that villain.
I think that's why I think because remember LeBron was still the face when he was a villain when he went to Miami. He embraced it. And I think Kevin Durant is definitely embracing being the villain. He loves it. He loves having this attention, even though it's mostly negative, depending on who you talk to. But I'm gonna go that route. I'm gonna go with Kevin Durant because everything he does, we analyze it to the teeth. He's the number one topic in the football season on most of these shows, especially when he found out he wanted to stay again. So, yeah.
That's a different take. That's definitely a different take. I didn't see that KD coming, but you are right though. KD's been a talk all summer. He hasn't even made a move. All he did, we thought he was going to get traded. Everybody went crazy. The NBA talked about him. Skip Bayless and Shannon talked about him every day. But yeah, that's an interesting take on that.
Man, that's why they call me Bayless, man. Unfortunately. So right to the next one, real quick, man. Shaq made some interesting comments, which I got a bone to pick with Shaq about that. What he said about LeBron, because you remember, I don't know if you guys remember this summer when he was on First Take. Maybe it was before. It was sometime last year when he was on First Take, and he jumped down Ryan Holland's throat for even thinking LeBron was even any stratosphere with Jordan. I don't know if y'all remember seeing that.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, Shaq, he walked off the set. He was angry. But it seemed like he made a 360 only if LeBron surpasses Kareem in scoring, if I'm not mistaken, right? So I got a ball through with that, but like you guys' opinions on that part.
Yeah. Well, I think I think a lot of the older heads do feel like that with Jordan. A lot of the older heads do support Jordan. You got some of the younger cats that'll say, LeBron gets the GOAT, he gets that. But yeah, a lot of the older heads definitely would disagree with LeBron being the greatest of all time. That resume of just that 6-6 in the championship, man, it's hard to top that. It's hard to top that. Plus the MVPs and everything. I can see how you can get pissed off. That's like somebody coming and telling me that Joe Montana's the GOAT over Tom Brady. I'm leaving. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? But
it's an old head.
You got some people that definitely will believe that. But Shaq, don't overreact to it though. Don't overreact though, man. LeBron is still great in a different timeline. He's still great though. We look at him as the GOAT right now.
I mean, to add to that, though, we got to look at the fact that, he's getting ready to pass Kareem in points. I mean, that holds a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? That's just going to make the LeBron versus Jordan arguments more complicated because, I'm a LeBron fan from day one. The only issue with LeBron was hurting LeBron is his finals record. He's 4-6, I think it is.
Yeah.
Not really a good look. And of course, people going to use that to counter the fact that he's not better, he's not the the GOAT, so to speak.
Right.
So with Shaq, I disagree with him just because of the finals record. Again, that like I said, that hurts a whole lot for me. So
yeah.
Good, Mark.
I mean, I think y'all summed it up. It's just an old head view. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's really how I feel. It's just an old head view. It is what it is. And I do recall that Viz when he got on Rollins or whatever his name is. He got on him crazy, and then now he's it make it look real. You're contradicting yourself, Playboy.
Yeah.
Oh man, bro.
You killing me.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm just ready. I'm ready to talk some football, man. I'm ready to get into it. We got the NBA out the way. Let's get into it. But before we do that, we've been fortunate enough to have an official sponsor through Manscaped. We got an ad to show you, and after that, the homeboy Mon will jump in and say a few things about it. So, knock out his ad, man. Please support the shows. Check out the ad first.
Hey guys, this portion of the podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. Get the right tools for the below-the-waist care with the Performance Package 4.0. Inside here you will find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, and don't forget the Manscaped Performer boxer briefs and travel bag to hold all of that ball care goodness. Wherever you go, your ball spot goes with you. Why is this package so important to have? Well, their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 is waterproof and also has a 4000K LED spotlight you need to make those mythical dark abyss spaces you can't really see visible. But of course, that's not all, because the Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer, which is also waterproof and provides proprietary skin-safe technology, which helps reduce nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate face holes. You should want to smell and hear better without an extra layer blocking those beautiful high-definition smells and sound waves. Upgrade your ear and nose game with this product. Now, let's end your ball spot with their Crop Preserver ball deodorant and Crop Reviver ball toner that will change the way you approach your hygiene routine. Shaving with the Weed Whacker and Lawnmower doesn't have to stop there. Reward your balls so they can thank you. Oh, and also the Shed travel bag and Manscaped boxes come free. You can't beat that. It's time to take care of yourself, so go to manscaped.com and get 20% off plus shipping with the code ANEP with our Any and Everything podcast. View our description to learn more. There it is. There it is. So, yeah, there's our sponsor, guys. You know, Manscaped, we appreciate you. We thank you. Glad to have you. Even have the time to sit and look at a small podcast like Any and Everything and Said Podcast and the Girls Takeover. Our experience has been wonderful with it. But as you see in the description down below, 20% off, free shipping using the code ANEP. And you can reach to it in the description or in the chat, the live chat. I have it pinned to the top. How was your experience, LaVoris?
I used it once so far. I like it, man. I love it, actually. You know, my wife loves it too. You know, wink, wink. You know, everything that comes with, man. You know, the shirt. You know, the nose trimmer. The down below trimmer.
Yeah, here's the nose trimmer here, which is cool, and it's simple. It cuts on. You hear that? Sounds really good. And then I like the trimmer here. It has a spotlight on there, so you can see and get all up in there. So it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. I got to get used to it. I've never done this before, and it's a wonderful experience I had. And I'm very surprised at, usually I worry about hair bumps and stuff like that, but I have not had a bad experience yet. So it's been really good. It's been really good to you, boy.
No, yeah, it's been. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just saying I got the draws too. I gotta wear these one day.
Like Zoe said, man, you got the freshener too. You know, if you're on the run, you need to, freshen the boys up a little bit to get everything to come with when you're out and about, man. Like I said, it's a good product. I highly recommend it. Like you said, use the code at the bottom. It helps them out, helps us out,
Yeah, use the code, please. Help us out. The Manscaped will look forward to you guys buying and purchasing through our channel. You get 20% off and free shipping. And I think on their website, they got like an extra discount or something like that. But use the code ANEP so you can get the money off. It's worth it, I'm telling you.
Please
the products are worth it. Yeah, the products are worth it. All right, but other than that, appreciate you guys. I'll let you guys get back to it.
Appreciate it. So yeah, that was that, man. Like I said, we appreciate
keep them balls fresh, man.
Bro, that was the longest ad ever, bro.
Wow. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. My wife loves it. She loves it. But back to football. Back to
get them balls clean.
Yeah, you got to. That's a must. That is a must. Keep it clean. So week 1 is here.
Let's go,
guys.
Can't wait, man. I can't wait. We've been waiting.
So
hey, man, I'm so ready to watch some football tomorrow. I can't even explain it to y'all.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go around.
It's holiday vibes all around.
Exactly. Right. Man, we're gonna go around the crew And there's one thing you ready for. One thing you're looking for, real quick, before we get back to our regular topic. There's one thing you're looking forward to.
The Cowboys winning the Super Bowl this year.
Let's go. Yeah, Cowboys is real big, man. Cowboys is real big. One thing I'm looking for is I definitely want to see. I think there might be a new star in San Francisco with Trey Lance, so I'm gonna keep my eyes on that. That's real interesting. A second thing I want to see this new Pat Mahomes, man. I want to see what type of Pat Mahomes we getting without this Tyreek Hill. So that's gonna be real big for me. But I'm just happy for football to be here. What you got, Mar?
Hey man, my Super Bowl pick is the Buffalo Bills. I think they've been improving each year. I think they got the tools. They got a lot of fitness. I think Crowder is a important addition that nobody kind of went under the radar. Nice little possession receiver, slot receiver. You know, and then Von Miller being over there to help with that pass rush.
With that pass rush, yeah.
You know, that was something that killed them in the playoff run, you know. So with that being there, they expected him to do big things. They all stay healthy. That unit stay 100. I'm predicting the Buffalo Bills to be there.
So, Mara, tell me this. Yeah, I know you like Buffalo in the Super Bowl to win it, but who do you got coming out the NFC?
Out the NFC, I think it's going to be a toss-up kind of between who's hotter. You know what I'm saying? Between the Cowboys, the Rams, and San Francisco.
Okay. Now, you know how as Cowboys do the Bills in the playoffs, right? You know how we do them in the Super Bowl.
Oh, I was just looking at that the other day, and I was just looking at that like 55-17, 45-17.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, I was like, the boys did them dirty.
Yeah. Hey, it was a real deal at one point in time. What you looking forward to, Viv?
Man, just kickoff tomorrow night. Just action. That's all I'm waiting for, the action. I know, you know, man, me and Marv, you know, our teams are, you know, we just trying to be there, man. We just trying to make it. I just want to see some good football, you know, be competitive. You know, I sound like a coach right now. Just be competitive, just show up, you know, get the job done. I ain't ask for much, man. Not for my team. I just want to see improvement.
I want to see the Lions winning some battles. Like I want to see them.
That's what I'm saying. Improvement. Just
in some matchups, like I want to see, you know, the O-line. Like, okay, the O-line look like they dominated that game, or you know what I'm saying. I want to see them win some matchups.
Right.
You know, just being outplayed in all facets.
Right. And as you know, for me being a Cowboy fan, with my team alone, what I really want to see is improvement from our quarterback, man. You know, he's always up and down. I just want to see improvement, man. They had him ranked as the number 7th best quarterback in the NFL. So
you and Jerry both.
I want to see it, man. I want to see it, bro. I want to see it, definitely.
I'm ready for the storylines. I'm ready to see what Tom Brady gonna do. 45 years old. Ready to see that. I want to see if Josh Allen is going to take over, you know, being one of the top quarterbacks, which I think he will.
Right.
I'm ready to see Lamar Jackson, to see what he's going to do with his contract situation. You know, he's going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder, definitely. So I'm looking forward to all of it, man. Just the storylines. I'm even ready to see Troy Aikman and what's homie name that he comes with? What's the name?
Troyman, he got a new commentator?
No, it's the same cat from
Buck.
Buck. I'm ready to see. You know, I think they're on Monday night now, right? Or yeah, I'm ready to see that. So I'm ready. Right. I'm just ready, bro. I'm just ready. It's been a long time. You know, that gap from when the Super Bowl is over to the off season. It feel like a long time, bro. I'm just ready for ready for it all, bro.
I'm about to ban my wife for any future comments. Man. I know she can hit me.
Y'all the softest pussy cats out there. Damn. Who's her team, by the way? She can't be a Detroit team.
Whoever Mike Tomlin coaches.
Hey, okay. I respect it.
Do you?
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, I know that's something we was talking about what to do, man. It's talking about our stat predictions, man. Just a couple of the stats we think predict who will take over the top spot. We'll start off with touchdown passing leader. So I think last year for sure. I don't think I can just pull it up. Last year, if we look over to, if I need to bring it up, let me know. But Tom Brady was number one in passing touchdowns.
He won't be this year.
Ooh, okay. So who you got? I'm gonna take it back down. So because Mars
if y'all recall the last episode when we picked our MVP, Matthew Stafford. I feel like Matthew Stafford is going to lead the league in touchdown passes. I say anywhere between 45, 46, maybe 47 touchdown passes. But I think he'll definitely be that leader when it's all said and done.
I'm gonna go with a wild one, man. I'm gonna go with 50 from Justin Herbert, man. I think Herbert's gonna have one of those years when we're gonna be like, damn, okay.
For your sake, he better not, because I got that boy.
That's true. That's true.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
That's true. But yeah, Herbert, man, he definitely got the weapons, and I think that defense is going to cause a lot of turnovers to get him back on the field. So I could see him throwing a lot. They have Eckler at running back. He's really a receiver out the backfield. So yeah, I can see Herbert going, making some records, breaking some more records.
I got Justin and I got the Chargers defense. So I appreciate that.
Who you got, Mar?
Touchdown leader. I think I'm gonna go crazy a little bit with this one. I'm gonna go Derek Carr.
Wow.
I'm gonna go Derek Carr.
Okay. I mean, he got the weapons.
I feel like they're gonna try to run it up against folks.
Right.
I don't really think they have a choice because I don't think that their defense is as solid as they need it to be. They're probably gonna lose some of those games, but they're gonna put up hella numbers.
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting, man. That's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna agree with I'm gonna keep it quick and agree with Trill. I'm gonna go with Justin Herbert. I expect him to have a big breakout. I was thinking between Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow, but if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Herbert.
Right.
I actually went with Stafford, but
I said Herbert. I said her. I did. I picked Herbert.
I do three different things, but I knew what Dallas guy picked Herbert. Okay, cool. Nah, Muddy Mars picks is coming at the end, man. Stick around. Muddy Mars pick, man.
They waiting on no Money Mars picks.
Money Mars picks is coming up. All right, we're
Mars is a fan favorite.
Most rushing touchdowns. And I got them up here if you guys can see, the top running backs.
Yes, so I'm you want to go first, Viz?
I mean, I'll go ahead and pop it off. For me, I think it's easy for me. I think it's gonna be Derrick Henry. I think he's gonna want to bounce back. He was he got hurt last year. I think he only played 8 games. Yeah. Still managed over like 900 yards. I think like 10 touchdowns. That's only in 8 games. So he's gonna be hungry. And me personally, I'm not really a fan of Ryan Tannehill. I think they will rely on Derrick Henry a lot, especially in that red zone. So I think it'll be easy. I think it's Derrick Henry. I think he will have probably up to about 20, 21 touchdowns. Right. So
I see something interesting, man. I see Damian Harris, and I drafted him. That's why I'm looking at it. But he had 15 rushing touchdowns last year. That's crazy. But I'm gonna go with where's my guy? I just seen his name. Najee Harris, man. I think Najee Harris gonna have that. I think he's gonna have a breakout year, man. I think we're gonna look at Pittsburgh at the end of the season to be like, that offense revolves around Najee Harris. So watch out for him, man. Watch out. I think he's gonna have a big year this year.
I'm gonna go with your boy who led last year. I think he repeats. JT Money, as I call him, Jonathan Taylor.
Oh yeah.
I think with Ryan back there in the backfield, you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect the pass. So
Right.
I think that takes an extra man out the box. And I think he's gonna do some damage.
Okay.
I'm going with Damian Harris also. I mean, you see on the screen he didn't crack 1,000 yards, but you know how Belichick is in the goal line.
Right.
He'll get the best running back to hit that touchdown. He trusts running back more than he trusts anybody throwing it. So I'm going with Damian Harris. Keep it quick.
Yeah.
All right.
Picks.
Yeah,
I like that pick, Lauren. I mess with that pick, bro.
Oh yeah. Jonathan Taylor, a dog, man.
Dog, definitely a dog.
That's speed and power, man. All in
I mean,
one.
he's number one on mostly everybody's fantasy league picks.
Oh yeah.
So we can go. Well, we go receiving yards. More receiving yards. I know that's a loaded question, along with the running back. This is more. I think receiving yards is a more loaded question than actual running back touchdowns.
Right.
Because, well, I'll pull up while y'all give y'all description. I'll pull it up real quick.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
All right.
For me, I got that boy out there in Cincy. I got Jamar Chase. I feel like he also is going to be playing with a chip on his shoulder. A lot of people are leaving him out the mix as far as like top receivers. I think Madden had him. What did Madden do? I think they had him like at a low overall or not even a 90 or something like that.
Yeah, he was like an 80 something.
Something
80,
like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just little stuff like that. I kind of just look at it and I be, I have to put myself in that player's shoes like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You feel like I'm not a 90 overall at least. You know what I'm saying? I see these experts talking about the top receivers, but y'all leaving my name out. So, and then I also think Joe's going to have a good year too. You still got Mixon. And then, I feel like Jamar Chase is definitely going to be one of the top receivers and possibly leading the league in yardage. So, Jamar Chase.
I'm gonna go with his teammate, man, Justin Jefferson. It's another year with Kirk Cousins. And I tell you this, boy, Kirk Cousins, he eyes down Justin Jefferson, boy. I don't even know who Adam Thielen is anymore. I haven't heard his name in so long.
That's true. That's true.
Man, he loves Justin Jefferson, man. So I'm gonna just roll with him. I'm gonna roll with Justin.
My dog Nucho, I'm a second that. I think he was gonna go there, but I was ready, locked and loaded on Justin Jefferson. I think that with the new OC and everything they got going on out there, I think there's going to be plenty of opportunity. I mean, you got Dalvin Cook back there cooking it up. So once he get going, you can get the pass going. And I feel like Justin Jefferson is going to take full advantage of that. I think he's going to be your yards leader.
Right.
And another thing we also got to factor in too when we talking about these top receivers, these defenses is going to be playing these dudes now.
Oh yeah,
I see a lot of double teams and special coverages. You know what I'm saying, to take them out the game. So, but I feel you there. I feel you.
Yeah.
Who's up? I can go next.
That's you, Viz. Yep.
I go next. All right, I'm gonna go with Cooper Kupp, man. I'm gonna go with the reigning defending champion. Because me and Marv can speak to this most. Stafford has this guy. And when Stafford has this guy, it's over. As long as he stays healthy, I don't see why he couldn't do it again. And he has a better number two coming in healthy with Allen Robinson. So, you really can't. You could double team Coop, and then you gotta leave Robinson. But then you still Coop gonna get open.
Yeah,
he's gonna get open. So
it's crazy.
It's footwork I've ever seen, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. He was close to 2,000, man. I bet there was a penalty or something that he caught, and he probably could have easily hit. He probably could have easily hit 2,000, man. Right. That's crazy. 1940s. Woo, that's crazy.
But yeah, I can't bet against that. I mean,
yeah,
both of them are healthy. Like that, it's tough to bet against that.
Right.
Everybody went.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what, man? We still 30 minutes. Let's go to sacks, man. The sacks is another hard thing to predict. Hard thing to predict while you guys talk about it or give your opinions. I should have been more prepared, but we're here.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm a Cowboy fan, and I'm gonna have to go with the future phenom, man, Michael Parsons. I think. I mean, with what Dallas is bringing on defense, it's going to be hard to double team him. It's going to be hard to. So I think Michael Parsons. I would have threw out my boy from Washington, the defensive end, but he didn't hurt himself again. So yeah, man, Michael Parsons, man.
What you talking about, Jamar Chase?
Chase Young. Talking about Chase Young.
I mean,
Chase Young. Yeah. I knew it had Chase in it. Yeah, Chase.
Chase Young.
Yeah.
I'm gonna second that, Nuso, but I'm pretty sure you already knew that. Michael Parsons. Dan Quinn has a plan, and his plan definitely involves Michael Parsons. With the additions that we have on defense, and the success that Michael Parsons had last year, I think he had 13 sacks.
13. Yeah,
I could see him leading the league. I could see him having possibly 18, 19 sacks. He's gonna be free on that defense. He's gonna be able to he's gonna pass rush a lot more this coming season as well.
Yeah,
based off of how the defense is set up. So definitely Michael Parsons for me.
Right.
I'm gonna say Myles Garrett. And the reason, it's probably different than what y'all expect. I think he's gonna have more opportunity. I think that the Cleveland defense is gonna be in the field a lot more. I don't think they're gonna have any sustained drives like that.
Okay.
And I think they're gonna have to play stand up, show out defense in order to get the dubs that they want to get. They want to try to stay, 500 or close to 500. And I think it's gonna be Myles Garrett that carries that team to that.
Yeah. Freakish. He's a freakish athlete, man. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go against the grain a little bit. Not against the grain because it's not a bad choice. I think the Bosa brother that's in Los Angeles Chargers. I think with them having Khalil Mack on that one side, it frees up a little bit more. I think I just took the screen down, but I think he had 12 sacks. Just fighting. I mean, the defense was okay, but you bring Khalil Mack and then Darren James gets the big contract. And I think I got some young fellas on the corners who's gonna make it hard to get the passes off coming to their second to first years. I think Bosa is gonna have a nice big year. I mean, if not sack leader, at least top 5.
Yeah. My boy Zoe, he on it, man. I like Burns also. I like Burns in Carolina, man. He's a freakish athlete also. He just gotta get over that hump, but I like him.
Zoe is one of the guys you gotta have on for the sports show, man. Zoe be on it, man. Zoe's probably one of the big sports fans, man, especially football.
Did Zoe get on in the league with us? The fantasy?
No, he didn't get on. I think he was already filled by time. He got a chance. He wants to start his own, so he wanted to ask if he wants to start one of this stuff, a free league, just to have some bragging stuff to talk about.
I'm down.
I'm down with it. For sure. I think the last one I got. Yeah, last one on this. Interceptions. You guys, we know who was the interception leader last year, for good or for bad. But hey, the numbers don't lie. Don't lie.
Yeah.
There it is. This is the top interception leaders from last year.
So I'm gonna go with a dark horse, man. He also is with the LA Chargers, but I'm gonna go with Asante Jr. I think that with that pass rush that's coming from both sides, it's gonna be a lot of wobbly balls and a lot of ducks, man. So him, James, I think Asante, he could at least, if he's not the leader, I think he's gonna be one of the top, have a lot of interceptions coming up next season.
I think as a team, the Chargers definitely gonna have a lot of picks. Definitely. They're gonna cause a lot of havoc from that D line, like you said. I'm gonna go with a safe pick though. I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm gonna go with Diggs.
Okay.
Like Diggs,
2 years in a row.
I feel like he's still gonna, manage a lot of picks. I'm not gonna say he's gonna get 11. I think he'll probably have 9, 8. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll still be at the top of the league in interceptions this year as well. So.
It's funny. Diggs reminds me of when I was watching some highlights of this dude. It's the opposite position. But I watched some Brett Favre highlights last year, and Brett Favre was a huge risk taker.
Huge.
And Diggs' thing is, I'm gonna get the pick, or I'm gonna get burnt.
Right.
And, 11 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. I mean, he gets the plays. Yeah, ball hawk. I mean, and he's young, so he's going to do nothing but build on his mistakes. The mistakes he made, I'm pretty sure he watched a lot of film. I'm pretty sure the defensive coordinator say, hey, man, yeah, good pick. We'll watch the next play. Look what you did next play, trying to get that pick. So that's a great pick.
I mean, homie played receiver. Like, people don't even know that he played receiver, and
so he knows.
Who his brother is. So I mean, it just comes natural for him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Marv or Neutral, you went already?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Amani Awori. I can't even say his last name.
Aurier.
But that's one.
Okay.
Come on now.
That's my pick. Neutral, go ahead and say it for me. I know you got it.
No, I can't even.
I just said it. I just told you.
Man. Now, let me ask y'all this. Did he not change positions? Because I played Madden. I saw him at the safety position. Is that true?
No, he was always a corner. He was just behind. There was such a big hype around Okuda. They didn't think he was going to have the year that he had.
Okay, so on Madden right now, he's still at corner?
Yeah, he was a corner last year, too.
Yeah, I know he was corner last year. I thought I seen him at free safety. I could be wrong. Okay.
Definitely he got corner. If anything, they need to put what's the name in the slot?
Oh, Okuda?
Yeah.
I put him in free safety on Madden. That's a whole different confidence. I don't want that's the last straw before he get cut. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. But I had the same pick as Marv. He had a great breakout year, considering he wasn't even number one coming into the season. He's a ball hawk, still young. I think he's gonna make some noise. If not the leader, he'll still be respected as one of the top corners coming in next year.
I definitely see him in the top 5 again.
Yeah. Well. All right. That's what everybody's waiting on. Yes, picking out winners for the upcoming season or upcoming week. Carl James.
Okay.
So first game of the year, which is tomorrow, right? This is the first game, right? I ain't tripping.
This is the first game. Thursday night football.
All right.
That is a heavyweight fight.
For our fans and our listeners, our watchers, we are going to do keep our own score. So we're going to have a lead dog at the end for bragging rights. So we're going to pick a few games a week, good games, some mostly good games, and we're going to keep score. And then, at the end of the year, and then the football season, we'll have a lead dog, top dog, whatever name we give it. We come up with a name. It was just something, we came up with, but we'll definitely keep score. And, you guys watching, if you want to chime in to keep score your own, you're more than welcome to bet against our picks.
I think we should put a wager on this, too. I'm just saying.
Oh, we definitely do that. We can do something.
We'll work that out.
We'll work it out.
We work that out. Yeah, we put a wager in. Everybody put in. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Always want to put something in.
Hey, man, I'm with Trill. Man.
No. Yeah, I like it, though. I like it. So,
yeah.
Game 1, tomorrow night, the heavyweight fight, Bills-Rams, man. Who you got? You can explain why. Well, you just
I got the Bills, man. I got the Bills. I'll wait till Money Mars picks to reveal why, but I got the Bills.
Okay. Hey, I'm with Marv also, man. I'm going with the Bills. I think Von Miller gonna come out and show these boys some. And I think Josh Allen's gonna be nice. I'm gonna roll with the Bills. We all, hey, who's that cornerback on the Rams? What's my boy name?
Stafford?
Jalen Ramsey.
He said corner.
The corner, yeah. Okay. So we know Jalen Ramsey. We know he could get torched. So I'm gonna go with the Bills.
I like that because Jamar Chase turned around.
Hey, can you also tell me, are they the Rams are playing at home? They got to be because they're Super Bowl winners, right?
Yeah, I can look it up.
Okay.
Okay. I should have had that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna still go with Buffalo.
Playing at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna still go with Buffalo.
And they a 3.5 point dog.
Okay.
There you go, Money Marv on it. That's the guy I need to talk to.
Or 2.5 point dog. I'm sorry, 2.5 point.
I'm going with the Bills too. I feel like the NFL wants that setting for Josh Allen. They want him to be that lead dog. You can tell. just based off of like how people talk about Josh Allen. And you got to think about it. You know what I'm saying? You go on the road, you beat the Super Bowl champions, and you know that's gonna be big for Josh Allen going forward. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with the Bills. I think they'll pull it off. I think the Bills will win. It'll be a close win, but the Bills will win.
Well, sorry guys, I'm going with the Rams. I'm going with the defending champs. This is hard for me to bet against number 9, and you got Cup out there. With I'm interested in seeing how Robinson is with the lineup. He is playing, right? He's playing.
I think he's hurt. I think he's questionable right now.
Questionable.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But then the big man in the middle. We see him dominate so many levels, and he's mad. Did you see the fight the other day? Did you see the fight? This dude was tossing, grabbing, had helmets like he was back in the Juggernaut days, swinging helmets. This dude was mad. So
that picture was kind of clean. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going with the Rams. Did we do Rookie of the Year last week, right? We did our awards last week.
I believe we did.
Yeah, we did awards last week. So, if I'm not mistaken. That's a good question.
It'll be a topic next show.
Yeah. I know we did MVPs and all that stuff. So we did most improved. I think we did. But all right, on to the next game. There's the Patriots Dolphins. I picked that because I want to. The big talk is about Tua and Hill versus the old ball coach. Well, y'all had the old ball coach. I'm sorry, Belichick, the genius, quote unquote.
Right.
You got?
I feel like I'll pop it off. I feel like the Dolphins will win easy. I said I'm on record saying that the Patriots gonna struggle this year. I do not believe in Mac Jones at all. I think he will struggle this year, and I feel like Miami will take advantage of that and they'll beat New England. So Miami for me.
I'm a second trill on that. I'm gonna have to go with the Dolphins. And with the Patriots, man, there's just a lot of uncertainty. I don't even know if they picked their offensive coordinator yet. It's a lot of back and forth with that going on. So I'm gonna just go with the Dolphins, man. I feel like Tua's gonna try to show out. And I'm just kind of unsure with the coaching staff, and I think Mac Jones is also going to show that sophomore slump.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins in this one, but in an ugly win. I did my research when I was going through my picks. Tua only managed like 320 yards in both of the games against the Pats last year. He don't got no answer for their defense. So, until I see otherwise, I'm gonna say he still can't throw the ball on them.
Now, when you say 320, was that in both games or per game?
Combined.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
So, you can mash them on the run, and they got weapons. I mean, you can run the ball with Tyreek Hill, do bubble screens, all type of, stuff like that. Probably where they take advantage of them. But I think they win in a close game, probably only escape by winning by about 4.
You said who?
Okay.
You got the
Patriots, but I think in a close game.
I didn't hear him. You said who?
Miami.
Okay.
But I think
all right. My bad. I'm doing 4 different things at once. I'm trying to. All right. So my pick. I originally made this this up. I originally said, Dolphins. But I like the Patriots defense versus the Dolphins offense.
Okay.
Because I think Belichick is going to force Tua to keep throwing the ball down the field. I know he's in trouble, like Mara said. I think he'd be in trouble with the screens that hurt him. But if you force him to force Tua to throw the ball and keep consistently throwing downfield, force him to be uncomfortable. I think that's going to make him uncomfortable, knowing the fact that he has to really throw the ball downfield to get it to Hill and Waddle if he's playing. Gesicki's a good tight end, but I like Belichick's defense versus their offense. And I don't think Mac Jones is gonna have a slump like that. I think they're gonna put him in a position to where he can be somewhat successful.
Right.
May not be as good as last year, or just the same, which is okay for a sophomore year.
Yeah. Okay.
I disagree.
I know. Another big game. Chiefs Dolphins. Not Cardinals. Chiefs and Cardinals.
Chiefs Cardinals, yeah.
Cardinals. Yeah. Go, y'all kick it off.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals on this. I feel like Kyler Murray is gonna make a statement. I think it'll be a good statement made if he can get a dub over Patrick Mahomes. I'm not too sure about this new Patrick Mahomes. I'm not really too sure about this offense that he has. I mean, he has lost some pieces on offense. We all know Tyreek Hill. So we don't know, if it's going to be the same offense that it's been over the couple of years. So for me, I'm going to go with the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals offense is going to have a field day against their defense, honestly. They don't have the same defense. They got a couple pieces, but you lost the Honey Badger. So I'm going with the Cardinals. I think Kyler Murray makes a statement.
Right. I'm gonna go the opposite, man. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I think Andy Reid's gonna put a game plan together now, just for this game. But I think he's gonna put something together to make the league look like maybe they don't need Tyreek Hill. I'm not sure if it's gonna work all season, but I just feel like for week 1, Andy Reid's gonna try to dial up some things with Travis Kelce and Valdez Scandrick and Miko Hardman to make people look like, okay, maybe they don't need Tyreek Hill. But I think it's going to be a shootout. I think it's definitely going to be a shootout. Both defenses are decent. Chiefs probably have a worse defense than the Cardinals, but I think it's definitely going to be a shootout. But I'm riding with the Chiefs.
I think I'm gonna go with the Cardinals on this one. Kyler Murray is tough to beat in the first 7 to 8 weeks.
True. True.
True. And I think that they're gonna come out, guns a-blazing, and I think Patrick Mahomes is gonna be kind of looking for things. You know what I'm saying? Things that he's been used to ain't gonna be there, and he's gonna have to kind of search a little bit. I think it's gonna be a tight game, but I think Cardinals pull it off.
Okay.
I like what you said there, Mark, because I think it's gonna take a couple games for Patrick Mahomes to, start getting a little hot. It's gonna take about 3 to 4 games maybe. So Cardinals will take advantage of that, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm also rolling with the Cardinals too. I just think the first few weeks, like Marv said, they're tough to beat. They start off hot. The teams figure it out. But I think them getting Hollywood Brown was a big asset. Now he has a weapon he can actually throw. I mean, he can throw down the field to hot, but now he got one of the fastest guys in the league to just air it out to and see what happens. Kind of like Tyreek Hill back with the Chiefs. And like you also said, you have mostly all new weapons on that Chiefs offense with receiving core. We don't know what Juju is now. I picked him in my fantasy leagues. I think he's gonna surprise people towards the end of the season. I think once they figure that chemistry out, it'll be a whole lot better.
Yeah.
But I'm still rolling with the Cardinals, man. I just think, like you said, Kyler Murray got a chip on his shoulder, all that studying film and all that crap, being in the background, being material for them, build on. So now we can really see what now.
Now, y'all know 2K drop on Thursday or Friday now. So Kyler Murray might not be in that place.
He's a Call of Duty fan. We're good to October.
Call of Duty. When the Call of Duty drops,
we're good to October.
Man, so I guess I'm the lone wolf, huh?
No, you got to. You're Miss Neutral right behind you, looking at you.
Right.
KC, bro.
Yeah, man. I just got a feeling they're gonna try to do a heavy dose of Travis Kelce. He's still hard to guard, man. He's still hard to keep up with. But we'll see. All the points y'all made do make sense, though. It might take a while for that Chief offense to get together, or Pat Mahomes might come out blazing. You never know. We'll see. We'll see.
That's why it's a good game. There's another good game. I think a lot of people gonna be watching. Chiefs Raiders. This is a good week.
Chargers, Raiders.
Chargers.
Yeah.
You said Chiefs.
Chargers,
Raiders.
Yeah. So
week 1.
This game, I'm definitely going with the LA Chargers. Just for the simple fact that the Raiders tackles are kind of suspect. They got a rookie, I believe, from Ohio State that they're going to start at tackle, Mumford. And we already know what the LA Chargers stacked up on over the offseason. Also with their secondary, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go with LA Chargers on this one, man. Yeah.
That's for horse. But yeah, I'm going with the Chargers too, man. Like I said, I just love what they did with that defense. Like I said, you got like Visual, you called it earlier. You got Bosa, you got Mac. I also feel like with Derek Carr, I feel like he's gonna have a successful season, but I think he's gonna be just like Patrick Mahomes. You gotta get a couple games under him, you know what I'm saying, to start getting hot. You got to build that chemistry with Devontae Adams as well. I think the Chargers already have it together. They know what they want to do, and I think they will do it. And I think they'll beat the Vegas Raiders. So
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this one too. I just think that defense is gonna be too hell of a for the Raiders right now. It might be a different story game, when they see each other later down the season.
Yeah,
but just off the jump, with Carr and Adams and the rest of the gang trying to get themselves together. And Nucho made an excellent point too. Starting rookie tackles is going to be something else against JJ or Bosa and
right.
Your boy Matt. They're gonna eat.
Right.
Almost suicide.
They're attacking them
and escape. I mean, you could try to go max protect all of that.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Curtains.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Chargers too. That's my pick to win the division. I'm gonna keep it quick. I like the weapons they got on offense to build the same offense, really. Better defense this year. I pick Chargers.
Yeah.
Let's see if I get the next name right. I can't mess these names up. Cowboys, Bucks. Here we go.
Let's go.
This is probably one of the best week 1 games on the list.
It's the main event.
It's Sunday night.
This is a Sunday night football game.
Sunday night football. In Cowboy, in Jerry's world. Woo.
Right. I'm going with
I would say what the two of y'all pick.
Yeah, you know who I'm going with. I'm riding with Dallas. And Dak played Tampa last year, week 1. Dak had a great game. Dak looked amazing. Tampa is still a good team. We don't know what type of defense their defense kind of fell off from that Super Bowl run. Mm-hmm. So we don't know what type of defense we're going to get from Tampa. The only thing that I'm questioning is the rapport with Dak and these new wide receivers. That's going to be real big. And also losing that left tackle and starting this new rookie at left tackle, that's going to be big also. But I'm gonna roll with the Dallas Cowboys on this one, man. Let's shut down Brady. Man, Brady, I mean, it got to kick in at some time. When is Father Time going to kick in, man? I think this is it. This is the perfect opportunity right here.
I don't know. You had a Julio.
Will pull up in the drop top on you.
Yeah.
I just want people to understand, like, and I'm gonna just be real when I say this. It could just be because the drink is kicking in, but I'm gonna just say this.
Here we go.
So you got different Cowboy fans. You got the people that say, "Oh, we're gonna win the Super Bowl every year," and then you have somebody like me, a realist. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it 100. I know I'll be talking a lot of noise, and that's my team. I gotta, I gotta, egg my team on. But I want y'all to understand the Cowboys defense is gonna be a different animal this year. That defense is gonna make a lot of noise. That defense will win a lot of games. We're not even going to be dependent on Dak in the offense. Michael Parsons is going to be on another level this year.
Sam Williams.
We got Sam Williams that's going to open it up. And then we already talked about it. The Bucks offensive line.
That's
we
true.
can take advantage of that. So I think the Cowboys defense is gonna make a lot of noise come that Sunday night, and I think we'll pull it off. I think we'll beat the Bucs.
Yep.
I went back and forth on this.
Yeah.
I admit I had to go do some research to make my pick because that was part of my pick. I wanted to make sure I picked all the Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night games, and I was gonna stay away from it. But after doing my research, I went and looked at who all the Bucs lost and everything else, and I think one of their difference makers is safety Whitehead.
Yeah, Whitehead. Yeah,
and he was like the most consistent defender I want to say that they had on the Bucs, and they lost him. I think that's gonna hurt them more than they know. And then followed up with you got the center. This is the guy who's got to hike the ball to Brady and call out the the O-line blocking schemes.
right.
He hurt.
Talk to him, Mara.
And then you got Brady, like I said, Father Time coming in on that drop top. Ben's clean.
Talk to him, Mara.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Cowboys are gonna get him. And then you and Jerry World for a season opener, it's gonna be bananas in there. You gotta count for that 12th man.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm going with the boys.
Let's go. Come on, LV Bayless.
So I thought about this all day. I was at work. I have my pick at first. I'm going back and forth. And now to me, it comes to, do I trust Dak and his receivers versus Tampa and their corners? Or do I trust Tampa and their offense versus that Cowboys defense? And that Cowboys defense is legit. There's no doubt about it. I think they're going to be coming at Brady different ways, confusing them. And I really, honestly, this is one of my honest opinion, Brady doesn't care about this week one game as much as – I wouldn't say Brady doesn't care about it, but if they go down, he's getting dominated. We seen he'll check out early in the season. He's like, you know what? This ain't my day.
Right.
I live on to play another game.
Right.
So I think if it gets nasty early where he's just getting hit and getting knocked down, so they'll run the ball a lot more towards the towards the end. So bottom line is
Brian, money cut you off, but one thing I do want to add to this, Cowboys will never beat Brady.
Yeah.
Cowboys will never beat Brady, but I think that comes to an end Sunday. I think we'll get that first up against them. So.
Yeah.
Man. I also think you gotta running back. You can talk about him too much. Zeke, I think he had a little chip on the shoulder. I think he hears the same whispers that we've been yelling about. And man, should he move out the way? Let the young boy get in and get more carries. So you got a lot of hungriness, a lot of things to prove more than they do. Honestly,
Right.
I know it's weird to say, but I think I got a lot more to prove. Week one, making a statement. So I'm gonna roll with the Cowboys just because off the momentum they're gonna have coming in, just being more hungry. I like the defense way better than I like the offense.
Right.
Yeah, they got Julio, but there's a reason why Julio didn't last in Tennessee. They gave him 1-1. I run with the boys, man.
Yeah.
So you see Julio change his number, huh?
I know my.
Oh, what do you got now?
He rocking number 6 now.
I like that. There we go.
I know my Memphis family gonna kill me. They all Cowboys fans. I've been hating on the Cowboys. They hear me say I'm rolling with the Cowboys. I know they're like, what? So. All right. Before we get to Mars picks, man. Before we get to the thing everybody's been waiting on, Mr. Money Mars picks. You got anything in the NFL I'm gonna talk about? Your news or just anything to get out the way before we get to his picks?
I want to talk about Chase Young, the defensive end for the Commanders, and how the team feel like he jeopardized himself by going to the Von Miller camp, if I'm not mistaken, and re-aggravated his injury. So, man, they really upset with him, man. You know, he's $1 million man. You got to take care of yourself, man. You can't be out there playing around doing all that. You know, this organization is dependent, like they really dependent on him. Like, to me, he's really like an X factor on their defense. He had an amazing rookie year. We couldn't really see what he did his sophomore year because of injuries. And then you out here at camps re-aggravating stuff. And I think that's going to hurt him, man. So, Chase, stay, man, get healthy, man. Quit playing around. Sit at home. Get healthy, man.
Can I make a counter argument against that? What's the difference between him doing that and then the NBA players going to the Drew leagues and all that?
Yeah, and I understand that. But if you are already injured,
no, that's why.
You coming off an injury now. As an athlete, we don't never play scared. We play to get better. We don't never play scared, and injuries are a part of it. But if you're already injured, your agent, your friend, somebody should tell you, hey, man, you can go to the camp, but chill out. Show your technique, but don't try to do too much. So,
because the first thing I thought about was Chet and the NBA getting hurt playing in Florida.
Yeah.
Now, our homie Dolly was like, it happens. People get knee injuries. And I feel that.
Right.
But, people already doubting you getting drafted as high as you did. Like, it's another tall, skinny dude. And he get hurt, a leg injury, which 7-footers, what they say about leg injuries, for the most part, it dooms him for a while. So he has some exceptions, but we don't know how he come back. We didn't get to see what he was before the injury. So anybody else got anything before we move to Mr. Money Mars picks?
Yeah, one thing I think Mara might touch on this too, but one game that I think we should also kind of look at is Baker going against the Browns. I think that's going to be interesting. Curious to see what he's going to do against Cleveland because he's going to try to ball. He's going to go out.
Right.
So,
I was going to say Baker also dropped new T-shirts this week. His merch, it says Unleash on it. So he definitely coming out with a chip on his shoulder, man. He dropping merch for week 1. He definitely got a chip on his shoulder, man. It's going to be interesting.
There's reports saying that Baker has said that that he's gonna beat their ass. Now he came back and said that he didn't say it, but let's be honest.
Hey man, I'm a Baker fan, man. Do your thing, Bake. Shake and bake, man. Shake and bake. Shake and bake.
I'm pulling for Baker. I hope he does well. Can you imagine if he lost that game though? Let's talk about that.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Now
for the rest of the season too.
It definitely depends in the fashion that he loses. Because if he loses on some last second field goal type stuff, I can live with that. But if he just comes out there and get demolished, they're gonna be looking like, that's why we got rid of you. That's exactly why we got rid of you.
Exactly. He'll be in his own head the whole season. So I pray it's not one of them.
It's definitely arguably probably the biggest game of his career right now.
Right. That's crazy to say, but it's facts.
Yeah, and it's week 1.
I got 2 things for the NFL I want to see this weekend, and that's Trey Lance, his first start.
Right.
Jameis Winston without Sean Payton. And I just saw it a second ago. Lamar Jackson. If he balls out game 1 and he still doesn't have an extension, I wouldn't play week 2. He's so loyal, and the fact that he hasn't got an extension is amazing.
Right.
But you ask this man to go out and give 110%.
Right.
They go to the Jets.
He can have a field day.
Hold on now. They got Sauce out there now.
I forgot about
Sauce. He ain't got nobody really to throw it to tight end now. Hold on now.
I'm gonna say this, and y'all might laugh, but I think that the Jets are most people are giving Jets, the 4 and 5 wins or whatever. But I think the Jets are a little bit better than we think. I think they got.
I'm laughing at you right now for saying that.
Huh?
I'm laughing at you right now for you bringing that up. How many wins you think the Jets gonna win, Marv?
I'm gonna put them at 6 or 7. I think that run game is better than you think.
I thought you were gonna say playoffs.
But they're still not making the playoffs.
No, they're not a playoff team. They're not a playoff team, but they definitely ain't no 2 or 3 win team either.
Okay.
Okay. But isn't their quarterback hurt? Is he hurt? Is he gonna play?
Still going. Their defense is improved. and
Yeah,
they
but you got to throw the ball to somebody.
And they got a run game this year. They specifically went to they want to improve the run game.
I also want to see, shout out, this is a whole different subject. I want to see that rookie running back for the Texans. Because this dude in our draft picked him, this other draft picked him number 1 in his draft. And he says,
Pierce, I think.
Pierce, he was his first round pick. So
they love him.
I'm gonna be watching that game closely because he went out on a limb, picked him early in the first round.
That's definitely going out on a limb because I feel like Houston's gonna be throwing a lot because they're gonna be behind a lot. So I mean,
that guy, man. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
All right. The world's waiting on
picks, man. I gotta take my.
The world's waiting on Money Mars picks, man. So tomorrow I'm gonna pull up the game for you over here, and then you just playing. It's your show. Here we go. First one he picked. Go ahead.
I got Buffalo over the Rams. Buffalo. I think they're gonna sting the Rams. The reason why I say that is because I think both teams are equally yoked as far as defense goes. The Rams might be a little better up front on the front line, but I feel like Buffalo is better in the secondary and linebacker core. So, and then when you look at the offenses, they both are high-power offenses, but I feel like Matt Stafford still, like we said about the other quarterbacks, they have to work out the kinks. I don't think they're going to come out at 100% week 1. I think they got some things to work out. So I feel like, Josh Allen and his offense is going to be a little more polished than Matt Stafford's offense. And that's going to be the difference in the game.
All right. Now, before I get to before I get to the second pick, all you gambling degenerates, this is the guy you need to listen to. He's gonna get you what you need. All you degenerates out there, Robin, I see you. Beans, Horace, he's gonna bring you the money. So get a notepad.
Money Mar picks, baby.
We don't call him Money Mar for nothing.
Mar, let me ask you, what are you playing on? Like, what are you still doing? What is it, FanDuel?
I'm a FanDuel guy.
Got you. Okay.
So all his picks are through FanDuel, right?
Yep.
Okay. So hey, listen. All you degenerates. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to that. We're gonna show Mars results against the spread every week. So he's keeping record. We're keeping record.
If you make you lose money, cuss his ass out.
Yep. Hey, Robin's on it. She got all the questions for you.
All right.
All right. Game 2. Mr. Money Mars picks.
Atlanta's in a rebuild. They starting quarterback. It ain't much to talk about. They don't have many weapons. They don't got much. I don't even know who their stars are on defense. And I know my people in Georgia, they gonna kill me. My folks, Kim, Pops, Uncle Lou, everybody down there. I know y'all watching, but don't kill me. Y'all just gonna get ran over by the Saints. And I don't even think it's gonna be close. Saints by 10 or better. So that's an easy.
So I don't trust Mariota, man.
Yeah, I don't trust. Never have, never will.
Real quick, Mark, for the people who may not know what the minus 5.5 is, you want to explain a little bit like what?
So what that means is that New Orleans has to win by 6 points or better in order to win. So that's just if you bet in the spreads. If you're just choosing money lines, that's an easy way. It don't pay as much, but I feel like New Orleans should easily cover this. They got their top dogs coming back. They got Alvin Kamara. They got Michael Thomas. They got a crazy defense. Too much for Atlanta to handle.
I could see them easily win that game by 14.
Yeah, heck yeah. All right, here's Money Mars' third pick. Remember, people, get your pen and papers out. This is money. We don't call them money for nothing.
All right, so Denver over Seattle. We know what time it is. Gino, my boy, I know you're making improvements and strides. I think Pete Carroll got a good post on you, but I don't see you getting it done on Monday Night Football. This is Geno Smith we talking about. And
Wait,
Russ
Geno's
in
number
there,
one going to
he's
this
done
game?
that. Huh?
Geno's the starting quarterback going to this game?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that reaction by
Baby, get the checkbook out.
should let y'all know, put your money down. You know what I'm saying? Denver gonna win by a touchdown or better. That's all day. You know what I'm saying? Stamp that, man. I mean, that's Russ's house. He gonna come in there and get a bigger ovation than the team than the home team.
Definitely the Geno. That's tough.
So Russ is going to be there to do his thing, to say, hey, I had to move on, and y'all know how I'm coming. He gonna put his stamp on it.
Bro, it's like they made no effort to replace Russ. Like no effort, not at all. Like it's crazy.
I heard that in the offseason they might want to holler at Tua.
But that ain't go through.
Seattle, yeah.
They are making no effort to replace Russell Wilson, bro.
They were saying they should have went and got Baker.
They should have.
We thought that's where we go, honestly.
Yeah.
But, hey. So this Money Marv's next pick. This is a better bet, right? Well, all those are good picks. I mean, 2 of those are guaranteed. Here's the fourth one.
All right.
Go ahead, Marv. Take it away.
So we got Minnesota and Green Bay. This is probably the more dicey. This is probably my diciest one, but I got reason. Aaron Rodgers has already called his receivers out. Said they need to get on top of things, and we already missing Adams, and y'all got to get with it. In Minnesota, they defense, they always gonna come with a punch. But the kicker is that you got a healthy Cook, and you got a plethora of weapons out there. Thielen, Jefferson, tight end. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna be able to make some noise. They got a new revamped offense with Minnesota, and I just feel like Green Bay going into Minnesota is going to be a tough game. Last year, I saw Jameis Winston hang up 5 touchdowns on the Green Bay Packers, and I saw the Detroit Lions almost beat the Green Bay Packers. So to me, that's letting me know that Aaron Rodgers kind of, gets the wheel turning a little later in the season. Them first 4 weeks is kind of a
it's about a bad man. It's about a bad man now.
I just don't think he comes out. Aaron Rodgers don't come out laser focused. You know what I'm saying? It's always some drama around his camp. It's always something going on, a distraction or something.
He got a new receiving core too.
Come out, locked in, like we would expect them to with Aaron Rodgers being there. I ain't taking nothing away from Aaron Rodgers.
I just can't trust Cousins, man. Cousins, I don't think he never win. He get that one big game.
I think they got weapons all over the place, and
I get you. Hey, this is Money Mar's pick, not LV's picks.
I'm gonna take the points. It's probably gonna be a close game, low scoring game. But I'm gonna take the points and go with Minnesota.
All right, real quick, we got 4 more left, so let's knock these out. You got next one.
Tennessee over the can't get right New York Giants. I don't know if we got any New York listeners out there, but Danny Dimes and company, they just can't get right. Saquon can't stay healthy and everything else. So it's gonna be a tough sled to come into Tennessee and not King Henry off. He's gonna pound the rock, and they're gonna be physical. I don't know who can stop him, on that giant roster. I feel like he gonna be trying to run away with it. Plus 100 yards in that game, probably two touchdowns, and I think Tennessee is just going to be too much to handle on the ground. I think they cover that because New York's offense just can't get right.
Oh, they all healthy.
They're all healthy, but I just don't see it. I mean, they've all been healthy before. I mean, Danny Dimes is what he is, and he should have never been nobody's franchise quarterback.
Damn. All right. Oh, you had to put this on there.
All right, I got the Eagles and Lions. Though I'm a Lions fan, like Trill said earlier, I'm a realist, and I just can't see the Lions getting over the Eagles' running attack. That's where they're gonna falter. The front line, the D line, gonna be all right. But them linebackers, that C minus, that's on their squad. If I had to grade just the linebackers, C minus. They ain't working with much, and with the way that running offense is going, that running attack is gonna come at them. It's gonna be difficult, and they're gonna have to do something in order to stop it. And that something is probably going to be bringing some people up, and we know what tends to happen with Lions DBs. You start bringing some people up, you start trying to press, trying to cheat, get close to that box. Somebody's going to get cooked.
Well, yeah. I hope y'all beat the Eagles, though. I really do.
That'll help y'all win the division, but
I bet y'all do. But we won't. We'll Lions it up.
They gonna
we'll figure it out a way to lose.
The world gonna be going crazy.
y'all play in Philly?
No, we actually play in Detroit. It's gonna be a
crowd be rocking now. We got some good fans.
We seen a hard Honolulu Blue.
Guys, that game was sold out.
They tipped that Kool-Aid, Hard Knocks, Kool-Aid, all of that.
Hey, Hard Knocks got to put it back on the map, man. Hard Knocks got everybody believing.
Oh man, can you imagine Eastern Market? I ain't going down there.
Man, can you imagine Rodrigo getting a key sack? A key. This Rodrigo getting a tackle alone. Had a whole stadium.
They're gonna go bananas.
You know he gonna get one on special teams. Definitely.
The whole stadium will be rocking too.
They're gonna be going crazy. But I just think that the Lions can't. I mean, I looked in the offseason. The number one glaring thing to me was they let Atlanta run for 5-6 yards a pop. And that's why I say the Eagles gonna mash him.
Well, y'all did drop Hutchinson, so
I mean that's for pass rush. He's supposed to be a combo in, supposed to complement that, supposed to set the heads and all of that. But he can only do so much. I mean, he won't run away.
I knew we were in trouble when they brought back Jared Davis to camp.
That's tough.
I'm gonna keep saying that when they brought him back to camp, like where are we at with our linebacker? Well, hopefully guys like Rodrigo.
C minus linebacker core.
So, yeah, you being real generous. I gave him a D+.
Okay.
I saw him on the field, but keep it moving.
Cowboys over the Bucks. We talked about this a little bit. I gave away a little bit of my thoughts. They lose Whitehead. They lose the Bucks lose Whitehead as safety. They lose center and Father Tom. I'm a little worried about y'all left tackle though, but I just think that the boys' defense are going to be flying all over the place. With Diggs, making crazy plays out there and flying all over the place. I think it's going to just be too much for Brady. Vizzle kind of hit it on the head. Brady, he ain't for taking too much punishment. If they get to touching him up and getting some quarterback pressures, Brady gonna check out and be like, "Hey, look, we need to fix this." You know what I'm saying? He gonna be like, "Look, man, I'll live to play another day." So, and that the fans are going to be going crazy, man. We talking about Dallas here, man. A season against Brady, they're going to be going absolutely nuts. Y'all was close to doing it last year, came up short, but I think this year, Cowboys get the job done.
Hey, man, free Tony Pollard, man. Let that man get the ride.
I think it's going to be whoever had a hot hand. I would prefer it be Pollard. I got him on my fantasy.
They could easily be the I mean, they don't do as much as they used to. You know how you do thunder and lightning. They can easily,
Right.
but
I hope that would
always prefer to go with the hot hand. Whoever looking the best, they're gonna probably run with him.
I hope with the addition of Terrapin playing special teams that Paula could get used a lot more in the offense, man. So I hope that means he gets a lot more touches, man.
Thank you for bringing that up. That's another thing. Having Turpin out there, it's not a small thing to me, bro. Like anytime you got somebody who can flip the field like that, that's a big deal. Like in the NFL,
definitely
it's a big difference when you can start from, you know, the 40, 35, 40 versus stuff back there behind the 25.
Oh yeah.
Real big difference.
Yeah.
He could easily be a better version of Tavon Austin if used right. With that speed, we can line with a slot. He could be some special halfback or some special flip reverse play. Like
I don't want to go too crazy, but I feel like I got to see a little more on him. But I feel like with the speed he got, he probably can be a newer version of Hester or something on that kick return, and punt return.
That's big talk. All right, last money mark pick, man. Degenerates. I hope you're watching. Get your notepads out.
Here's my bonus pick right here. I take the Pats over Miami because with the points, I feel like Miami will win this game. I feel like it's going to be a blood and guts. It's going to be a dirty matchup. It's going to be physical. But with the points, I thought that Miami might scratch a win out by 3-2 or something like that. But with the 3.5 that they giving the Pats, that's the bonus pick right there. You know, I brought it up earlier. Last year, Tua only went for like, I think it was 320 or 360. I forget the exact number. Either way, that's still low in both games combined. He's been having a hard time trying to figure out the Pats defense, and you know how Belichick is, man. Once he in your head, he in your head, and he ain't gonna stop. He gonna stay in his head. And even though he got all them different weapons and things out there, it's between the ears for the quarterback, and I think Belichick has stumped him. But that's why I say with that one, I wouldn't be shocked if the Pats actually won that game. But if Miami does win, they only winning close. They only winning probably by less than 3 points.
All right, those are Money Mars picks, man. So anybody who may have missed it, we get a copy of it. We'll post it on our Facebook and Twitter pages for you guys to check out, along with the results at the end of the week. So Marv, come back next week. You got some explaining to do if you lost y'all some money.
Oh yeah,
or you can congratulate him if you won some money. So either way, let us know how it went. Right. So before we get out of here, we almost in an hour and 30. Real quick, this is a quick talk about some college football games this past weekend. Some good games. Michigan did what they had, took care of business.
Right.
I'm not a fan of switching quarterbacks. I never will be. I think you should pick one and roll with it. I don't care about hurting feelings, especially the state we've been at the last few years. Just pick one, roll with it.
Pick one.
I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. You guys want to talk about some games real quick?
One guy that really shocked me, and I'm glad that he's finally getting a turn to show what he can do. But there's a quarterback out there for the Florida Gators named Anthony Richardson, man, and he would have started last year, but the coach kind of wants to go with a more groomed quarterback, an older quarterback, which had transferred. Emory Jones, he transferred to Arizona State. So, but watch out for Richardson, man. I think he's going to end up being a first-round draft pick this year. Man, the kid has an arm. He's athletic. He can run. He wears Tebow number. Just watch out for him this year, man. I think he's going to be a Heisman hopeful also. He's going to be in that Heisman. He's a good kid to watch. And also, my Texas Longhorns play Alabama this week, so that's gonna be interesting also, man. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Alabama whooped up on Utah State, put up almost 60 points on them. One last thing that I want to talk about also is Deion Sanders in his Jackson State program, man. I know they beat FAMU, they blew out FAMU, but man, when I saw him embracing that player before the game, man, it gave me chills, bro. It gave me chills because Deion was walking away and the player brought him back like, hey, coach, this mean a lot to me. This really mean a lot to me. We talking about the number one high school player from last year's class. He took a chance going to a historical black college. And I think he's going to end up being drafted in the top 10, top 5 pick. The kid is still amazing. He's an amazing kid. But just him and Deion Sanders embracing before the game, man, that just gave me chills, man. The football and what it does for some of these kids, it's amazing. It's very amazing, man. But, yeah, college football is back, and I'm enjoying it a lot.
I'm kind of interested to see what Ohio State is going to do. I know last year, they fell from just being that favorite. They took a couple beatings, and I loved it. I mean, that's U of M's. That's U of M is my squad. But it felt good to finally beat them after about 20 years, and but they some dogs, man. I want to see if they really can go up against those elites, like run the table. They look kind of impressive against Notre Dame. And I just want to see, if they still there when that playoff time come around, can they bang with, the Georgia and the Alabamas and mix it up better than U of M did last year. Big Ten got to show me something, man. I'm kind of getting frustrated with them just getting walked over when they get there.
All right. Honestly, I've been watching that Texas Alabama game close. It's probably the biggest game on the list I can think of. Texas Bama.
How about that LSU ending game? The game at LSU.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that. I know Brooks probably watching. We talked about this in our chat.
Using the bathroom?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Georgia Bulldogs, they went to – well, they played against Oregon and did what everybody thought they was going to do.
Right.
Dominated. But, yeah, that LSU yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan. We talked about it with Brooks. Brooks is our resident LSU fan. We don't like the coach. He turns on the accent when he wants to. He wants to turn on he wants to be Ed Origin, but he's not that.
Right.
So, yeah, I didn't bring it up, Brooks. I didn't bring it up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see what Michigan do, man. Just stick to one, because Ohio State looking like themselves, and we play on 2 quarterbacks, man. Let's come on. Michigan State getting better with their team out there. We don't need to be just pick one and move on. But anyway, so like I said, next week we're gonna have our results for our picks. We're gonna have more picks. Shout out to the Rec Lock. Them guys still doing numbers, still doing it big. Horace Beans and they stay in our chat trolling us, but they doing it big over there.
All pros there is, bro.
Yeah, biggest.
Shout out to Manscaped also.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get Manscaped of course.
Shout out
Mo.
Shout out Mo.
That code.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up right now. I was set it up. So again, go to the Manscaped website, man. Put that code in, 20% discount. If you get what do you say?
I say get that free shipping on.
Yeah. Get the free shipping on. If you buy some, let us know how it is, man. Let us know. We'll put it in the chat. We'll shout you out. For every person who purchased one, we'll shout you out. Let you know we really appreciate it. Like we said, the Red Lock doing our thing. Shout out to Mona and them. They show. The ladies will be hosting this week. this Sunday on that show. The ladies will be hosting there. And you know, anything else for anybody I got?
Oh yeah, I want to send a happy birthday to my boy DeBoris Debo. Shout out to homie. Today's his birthday. Shout out to my kinfolk, Young John. Happy birthday to him as well. And I got to shout out True Brand. True Brand is a brand that a lot of people want to get familiar with. A lot of Dallas Cowboys are wearing their gear. Here's the hat. They sent me a discounted hat. Here's the new edition here.
Oh, that's dope.
So yeah, check them out.
That's dope.
That's dope.
Man,
shout out True Brand. True Brand.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah.
You know, I'd be a terrible person if I didn't shout out my niece. Mayana just turned 21 today. You know what I'm saying? Remember it like it was yesterday. I was running home from college freshman year to see my first niece or nephew, which happened to be niece, be born. And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? 21 years old today. So shout out to her. Shout out to my bro too, because we ain't gonna be on air. His birthday is tomorrow, my oldest bro. So yeah, shout out to you, Aunt. Shout out to Mayana. You know, back to back like that.
True, make sure, man, get us that website, man. We definitely have it posted up here so everybody can check it out. I'm definitely interested. That's dope hats.
Right.
We get the word out any way we can, man. That's it, man. Thank you everybody for tuning in, checking us out, man. Week 1 is here. Like I said, we have our results for everybody next week. We out.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week.
Man.